beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Good evening, everyone. I am Angela Gegg, and you're watching Influential Dubai. We're broadcasting from the VMC TV studios right here in the United Arab Emirates. Having a media platform gives me a personal responsibility to use my voice and give back to society. I use my voice to send messages to my viewers, and I give back to society by inviting successful entrepreneurs, remarkable individuals, businesses, celebrities, artists, and entertainers onto the show. And today is no exception, as I'm joined in the studios with Debra Franses. She is a handbag artist of fashion, culture, and the art of our time, with over 20 years of experience in fashion, art, and couture. She creates something called ARTBAGs. These are handmade bags from resin in which fashion and luxury items, memories, and dreams are encapsulated. Guys, with me today here on Influential Dubai is Debra. Debra, thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you so much. It's absolutely lovely to be here. Thank you.
It's really great to have you on the show today. Thank you for joining us. All the way from London.
It was my complete pleasure. When I set my flights, I just thought, maybe I'll be able to come and see the wonderful Angie.
Oh! I love it. Guys, just to give my viewers some context, we actually met at the Mall of the Emirates.
Yes.
At your show like about a month or so ago.
Well, at the opening of my show.
Yes.
Bathed in a red carpet, lip sofas, red walls,
Oh,
red shelves.
actually, yes.
I know.
Yes, it is very similar. I didn't
Yes.
put the two and two.
Yeah, and we had like such a connection, didn't we? We were chatting away, and there was a particular bag that you saw that you just almost teared up.
I think
teared
all
up.
of them. I think I
Yeah.
did for all of them.
Yeah, but you particularly teared up about the one of the,
Yeah.
of the little bird
Yes.
in the gold.
Encompassed by chains and tight padlocks.
Exactly, and she started reciting her poetry to me.
Yes, yeah, because I don't know if my viewers even know I'm a poet. Everybody here knows I'm a poet because I sometimes will get the mic and do behind the scenes stuff with everybody here, and I'll start spitting lyrics, but I don't think I've ever done it on camera.
I think you're a cultural rapper, aren't you?
I actually wanted to be a rapper. Hey, but this is my interview. Let's get back to you.
Okay, you asked me.
Let's get back to you. The feature's about you.
Okay.
You want to know, it's so funny. Just today, someone was telling me they wish the tables were turned, that I'd be in that chair and someone else would be here. And I'm like, no, I like my chair. I like being the host of my show. So, Debra, what I like to do is quickly, before we talk about get into the art bag, what got you here, everything, I like the audience to get to know the woman on the chair. Tell us about the early years, where are you from, where did you grow up, and just a little bit about the early years.
Well, from the age of 6, I wanted to be an artist. So it was like a done deal in my own head. And so I was always following my dreams. So that was one thing. So that was like, tick. I knew that was my long game. And I had visions of myself as a little old lady, a bit like Louise Bourgeois, becoming quite famous in my very old age and still holding salons and talks with people about art. My mother's an art teacher and a potter. And
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And my dad was an agent for the handbag industry back most of my life, actually. And he used to travel a lot. And when he would come back, he would bring us, me, my sister, and my mum, handbags.
Oh, wow.
So it was about absence and love. The handbag became quite a symbolic item, not just of fashion, but of psychological, like a relationship with a father without getting too heavy. Yeah, so.
Makes a lot of sense. So I can kind of see now how you combine both the love of your mother was an artist, your father was into handbags, now you're an art bag?
Yes.
Art bag.
I know.
The yin
Pretty
and the
original.
yang. I love it.
Original.
I love it. It's
Yeah.
a very interesting story. I had, like, obviously we only met that one time. I had no idea. It's a very cool way to get your start in your career.
Yeah, so I went to Central St. Martin's eventually. At first, I couldn't make it to art school, but the whole time I kept that dream in my head. I'm going to be an artist. This is my dream. I'm going to be an international artist. I want to go all over the world, and I've been dreaming about coming to Dubai for a very long time.
Amazing,
And it's
amazing.
so
Well,
it's
you're
the
here now.
Yeah, it's like my first visit, and it's like a dream come true. So thank you, Dubai.
Oh,
Yeah.
amazing. Well, we're happy to have you here as well.
And thank you to my wonderful agent as well who you'll hear about a little more later. But she's been making my dreams reality.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I know her well.
I know.
I love it. So very cool. Tell me, when did you fall in love with art? Was it at that moment when your mother was doing art? I mean, when was the exact moment? You said from 6, but what was it? Was there anything that you reflect on that made you just say, this is it?
I guess that was the time I connected with my mum.
Ah.
Yeah. Mum was here, there, and everywhere. She was quite a social butterfly, but she was also quite difficult to get at in terms of psychologically. But when she was in her art space, she's also a poet.
Okay,
So,
okay.
yeah, when she was in her art space, that was when we came together. And my girlfriends recollect when they used to come round, they would always sort of look on with admiration when they just saw me, my mum, and my sister just all making things together. If it wasn't art, it was costumes. We were always dressing up. We were always putting on plays. We played the piano as well. So it was about art. It was dance. It was music. It was just kind of that sort of childhood, really.
Amazing. So the first year that you became an actual artist, tell us about that journey. Tell me about that very first moment, milestone in your life when you realized, I am here, I'm an artist.
Oh, good question. Well, I suppose it was when I got my place at Central St. Martin's. Yeah. I finally, it wasn't until I was in my 30s that I decided I'm done with all this corporate life. And I went for an interview at Central St. Martin's. I walked through the door and I just knew I was going to get a place there and I was going to go there, and that was where my life, my artist life, was going to start.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love it.
Yeah, and of course, they actually offered me a place on the spot, which was quite unusual.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, indeed.
Yeah, they said to me at the end of the interview, they said, have you got any questions for us? I said, I hope you're going to be giving me a place. Could you confirm that now?
Oh, I love it. That's so that's such a boss move.
Yes, I
You
know.
are total. That is a boss move, guys. I only have boss ladies on the show, you know. I love it. That's actually super cool. What inspires you to make these? I know we talked about dreams, memories, fashion, luxury, but what gives you your inspiration when you're building or creating one of these bags?
Well, I'm a very emotional person, and I'm a very sensitive and sensual person. Like, I've got like a superpower of smell.
Oh.
Yeah, so perfumes, like good smells, bad smells, it's kind of, I'm just a very sensitive person. I'm also an empath, which means I feel things quite deeply. And sometimes I don't have the words for it. So art just becomes my lingua franca, my language.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, so, you know, what lipstick do I choose?
Yes.
What color shall I wear?
Yes.
Yeah, which
Yes.
brand?
Yes.
You know, all of these things, and I get overwhelmed. So that's why nothing is straight on in my bag. Nothing is like super organized in a sort of an OCD way, because I'm more of a throw everything at the wall and see what sticks kind of girl. And so my bags are like a moment held in time. They're like frozen moments of consumption. It's like, which one? Da! And there it is.
Yes, yes.
Shall I pick one up? And show you?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah, so this one,
Let's show it to our viewers.
this one I call Kiss Kiss.
Ooh, I love it.
Yeah, and really it's it's quite funny because when we were growing up, I'm sure you can all relate to this, the aunts and the mothers that used to give you a kiss on the lips or a kiss on the cheek and leave their lipstick on
Yes.
you, and then they would get a little tissue out, lick it and wipe it, and you'd be like, "Ah, get off.
Yes.
But
yes.
it was that sort of feeling of, very sensual.
Yes, yes, of
So,
course.
and lipstick is a very intimate relationship. When you put your lipstick on, you're putting your lady on, basically.
But this bag is a totally different shape than that bag.
Yes, this one I call my classic.
Oh, I love it.
Yes, and it was based on what I imagined a handbag should look like. It was totally without a brand. It resembles a little bit a Kelly bag, but it also resembles a padlock, a key ring, like a keyhole where you unlock. So it's like a lock. And I thought, this is a way of unlocking thoughts, memories.
Love it.
And one of the things that I try and do is create an intimate moment with the viewer and the artwork. And that can only be done in their head. So So if you say too much with your art, you kind of close them down and they can't have that evolving relationship with your art. And I like to think that every time you look at it, you see maybe something different.
Yes,
or
absolutely.
that color reminds you of that night out, or that color now will always remind me of Angela's red chair.
Yes, 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 absolutely. I love it.
Yeah.
And but what people don't realize is that these are quite heavy. Now, you make these out of something called resin.
Yes.
I don't think everybody watching actually knows what that is. So why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's art glass. So art glass is a synthetic material, and it's a 2-part epoxy. So when
It's
I'm
like
getting,
epoxy,
yeah, it's an epoxy, and so you've got, they go off at different speeds, and I have to do mine at very, very low speed because it gets very hot, and if it gets too hot, then the things inside will break, implode, melt, and move, feather, do all sorts of things. So it's it's an age-old process now. I've been doing them for 15 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. So that particular bag you were holding, how long did that take to create?
This one, well, I've actually made a few lipstick bags, and no two are the same.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's an idea I have. I collect lipsticks.
Okay.
I get lipsticks from friends, from aunties, and I buy some, and I find some, and then I have to scoop the lipstick out, and I decide what color I'm going to have. So these are all resin bullets.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you actually do the detailing of what the content inside as well. So that's not actual lipstick.
No, that's not real lipstick.
Oh.
These are real containers, but I basically,
yes.
you know, if we're going to be sustainable here,
That makes
I'm
sense.
upcycling.
Yes, that makes sense.
I'm upcycling, and so these lovely containers, they don't go to waste.
Right.
They've all had a life.
I'm never throwing my lipstick container away again.
No, you're going to send them to me, Angela.
That's the plan from now on, now that I know. Yeah. That's very, very cool. And then take this one for us. Let's show the audience that as well. This is a money bag.
Yes.
I like it.
I like to call this Miss Money Bags
Oh,
or
hello.
swag.
A lot of dinero, baby.
Yeah. And it really only has $15 in it,
Whoa.
but it will cost you a lot more.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like it has a lot more than $15.
Yes. Well, they're only $1 bills. And what's lovely about it is they're magnified. Like money is so beautiful.
Yes, with the resin they would be, wouldn't they
Yeah.
be?
And every time you move it, you get a reflection in a slightly different area. And they actually cast really well, these notes. And I've done a few bags. This one is actually in the shape of a Hermes Birkin bag.
Yes, yes.
Very.
So what's the most luxurious item you've ever put in one of these bags?
Well, this very wealthy lady sent me a collection of things to go into a great big Birkin bag.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like this big.
Wow.
Yeah. The contents were worth about £15,000, which, you know, she sent me a pair of brand new Louboutin shoes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. A gorgeous Dior wallet and a Vertu phone, a brand new £5,000 Vertu phone, and a few other items as well. And she just wanted them straight in the bag.
Very cool.
I know.
So she can have them forever.
Exactly.
She'd hold on to them
Her
forever.
favorite things.
Yeah.
Yeah. One place for all her happy things.
I love it.
Yeah.
Tell us, Debra, where was your first exhibit ever? Do you remember when you had your very first exhibit? And how did that feel? Of the bags themselves.
Of the bags.
Of the bags.
I was going to say, because as a kid,
No, of the
I
bags.
did loads
I
of
want to
art
know
competitions.
The first exhibit, because we were here to talk about ARTBAG, right?
Yeah.
So this is kind of important. So
The first big exhibit was
for
in New York.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah. It was in a place in Greenwich Village
Okay.
called Artwear Editions. And it was this shape bag. I did about 10 different bags.
Oh, wow.
And they all had little stands with illuminated pods underneath them so that they were like a lamp. And because they like to do like limited edition art wares for the home. And so that was my first show.
Very cool.
And then from that, I got a really cool commission from a big plastic surgeon in New York. And we put Botox stuff in and syringes and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, you know, this is so much fun. When you put the work out there and the commissions that come back in, they're like,
People would say, do this for me, do that for me. What's the weirdest thing you've ever been asked to
I
put
knew
in a
you were
bag?
going to ask that
Yeah,
one.
what's the weirdest thing?
My friend's Chihuahua's testicles.
Oh, my.
Maybe we'll cut
I
that.
am speechless.
Yes.
I've never been speechless
Yeah.
ever. No, we don't need to cut it. It's the
Yeah.
truth.
I know.
The
I
show is
haven't
about
actually done it
truth.
yet.
So
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe like somebody would put a deceased pet or something in. I was thinking that
Yeah.
there are people mad enough to do that. But
Yeah. No, luckily Bubbles is still alive.
oh,
Yeah.
so it was after castration.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
very
She
weird.
wanted to preserve his manhood in some way.
I guess it's a bit poetic.
We can think on that one.
Okay, what's the second most bizarre thing you've been asked to put in? You don't want to tell me? You can tell me later.
Oh, you know, naughty things.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
in Dubai. We don't talk naughty in Dubai.
No. But I do use guns in my work quite a lot.
Yeah, I actually saw a few of those guns, casinos, gold bars
Yes.
at your show. Is the exhibit still running?
Well, it is in a slightly different form,
Okay.
but it is still running at that concept store
Okay.
in Mall of the Emirates.
Okay, so people can go down and see your stuff.
Yeah.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. That's very cool.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Is there any other artists getting on this trend, doing what you're doing, or are you right now the only one? Is anybody trying to come up and be you, basically?
Well, there are a lot of people that are excited by resin these days.
Okay.
It is a very modern material. It's a very truthful material because it's transparent. It's a beautiful material to work with because it carries light. And there are a few artists out there. I think that the quality of what I've done over all this amount of time is super high. A lot of people get bubbles or lines
Yep.
or layers.
I can imagine, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like,
Well, you're the trendsetter, my darling. You are the trendsetter, sister. Yes, you know, girl. Guys, you know you need to go down to Mall Emirates and check her out. So tell us a little bit about your agent. You said you had an agent who actually brought you to Dubai. It was your dream to come here.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your agent and the agency.
Shamer, I got a phone call about the 1st of April. I thought it was April Fool's Day.
Yes, yes.
And she's like, I've been given your number by somebody I really didn't know. Ankable, thank you very much. He's like an AI artist.
Okay.
And I checked him out and I'm like, how do you know my work? And that's what's so great about the internet and about Instagram, actually. You can find me at ARTBAG Studio, that's my Instagram,
Yeah.
or ARTBAG_studio.
Okay.
And he told Shamer about my work. And then I get this phone call from this beautiful lady on the beach in Dubai. And I was like, and she was like, yeah, I'm on the beach. I'm like, oh, I'm in England.
That
in my
is so
studio.
Shamer. I love it. That is so her.
Yeah, she's such a diva.
I love it.
I know. And I was obviously impressed. And she said, I've been hearing about you and I really like what you're doing. And so we kind of arranged to meet in London.
Okay.
And we met a few times. And then I managed to drag her down to my very, very quaint studio down in Amersham in Buckinghamshire.
Very nice.
Yeah. And she walked in and she went, ah, oh my God, we just have to take you to Dubai.
Oh, I love it. I can so see her doing that.
She's like, those minis are amazing.
I love it. I love it.
Yes. Yeah.
I love it. So,
Yeah.
and then the rest is history.
Yeah. And well, the conversations went on. We spent the summer designing the show.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and-
You've actually done something very special for the UAE as well.
I did. I did. Yes, because I love to get culturally submerged in like a city, a place, or even a person, and just come up with something that is cultural, or something about a film, or something about a person that you didn't know, and just reveal that in an art bag. I was going to tell you something. I'm the strangest place my art bag has been is on a coffin.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was her prized possession.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Ingrid Kopperman. Rip.
Rest in peace.
Yes. Yeah, my lovely
That is
friend.
very, but I love
Yeah.
people's requests and wishes. Like
Yeah.
something like that, it's so meaningful. They're like, I want it on my coffin.
Yeah.
But that must mean so much to you.
Oh, yeah.
That somebody took your work pretty much essentially to the grave with them.
Absolutely.
That's incredible.
And it was like their lasting wish that the art bag was on their coffin.
It wasn't buried inside with them?
No,
Okay.
her sister has it.
I'd have taken it with me.
No.
Just like, I'd have been
The
like,
sister was like, I'm having that.
yeah, I'd be like, it's in the coffin with me. Put it right inside. I love it. That is super cool. Tell me, so with the digital age up and coming, any plans to convert anything you're doing to digital? Any thoughts of that? Or what's your take? 'Cause tell us.
I would
tell us.
love. I'd love to do some NFTs.
Okay.
Yes, I've actually made a bag all about crypto.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yeah,
yes. I saw
yes.
it.
It's got dollars and crypto coins in it, and a timepiece and a chain, and it's called unlocking the blockchain. There
I
you
like
go,
that. That's
so all my
very
work
cool.
has quirky titles. Yeah,
I love it.
because it's making a little bit of social commentary. I think that's where we get on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, from the first moment we met, we were like, okay, it's done. Kindred
Yeah.
spirits.
Yes, I know. And especially when she put the filter on me, I was like, oh my God, you've taken 20 years off me. I love you.
Yeah, I do filters for Instagram, you know, what can I say? I think I have quite a few. I think I have 2.2 billion views on my filters or uses.
Yeah.
So-
But you are actually very beautiful without your filter.
I think we're all very beautiful without your filter. So are you. Guys, this is Girl Day today. We're all just bigging up each other. All the girls in the studios, we feel the same about you guys. Behind the scenes, we feel the same about everybody. Yes, yeah, raise the
Yeah, let's
room.
hear it for the girls.
I love it. We have a live audience today, guys. High five. Let's go make some noise. I love it. Very, very cool. I love it. So things are up and coming. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. Any final words? Anything you'd like to say to my audience watching? You already said where they can find you on Instagram, Mall the Emirates. Anything else, information you want them to know?
Well, I've had a lot of press.
Okay.
And that's been very exciting.
Okay.
I also have my own website where you can
Yes.
check out more things that I'm doing. And there are some very exciting plans in the pipeline, which I'm not allowed to tell you about.
They just have to stay
But
tuned.
just watch this space, because I'm flying.
I love it. I love it. Okay, cool. Well, on that note, are you ready to have a little fun?
Yeah.
We're winding down to the fun part of the show. We have a little bit of trivia, a little fun, just some rapid fire, get to know Debra, ask cute, quirky questions. So we like to have our show, and then we like to have some fun. You ready to play?
Go for it. Spin the wheel.
All right, let's go. This is called Fun with Angie. Really quickly, it's going to be fast questions. Texting or talking?
Talking.
Talking. My kind of
Actually,
girl.
I do voice-activated texting, so
It's the
both.
same. Shway, shway.
Yeah, both.
Favorite day of the week?
Any day with a Y.
Favorite city in London besides the one you live in?
Favorite city in London or in England?
In England.
Yeah.
Very blonde moment. Favorite city in England?
City. Brighton.
Brighton. Okay.
Yeah, it's really quirky.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's by the sea. I just love being by the sea.
Is there a nickname that you used to have as a child that no one knows about or that your parents used to call you? Let us know what that is.
I had two nicknames.
Okay.
Well, I still have the family pet name. I'm called Zebula.
Zebula.
Yeah. And my CB handle was Hot Lips.
Hot lips. Oh, I like it. Very cute. Would you rather be able to speak every language in the world, or would you rather to speak with animals? So, would you rather speak every language in the world, or would you rather speak to animals?
I love animals. I absolutely love animals. I have a dog. You have a dog. We both have white dogs.
Yes, we do.
Yes, I love talking to animals.
Yeah, so,
Yes.
okay, so-
Yeah, they are so unconditional in their love. I absolutely love animals.
I love it.
Yeah.
Last song you listened to?
Ooh. Anything by Coldplay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big Coldplay fan.
How long does it typically take you to get ready?
1 minute or 5 hours.
Okay. Yeah, I'm the same.
I'm one of
It's either
those
really
kinda
fast.
gals.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
you. Favorite holiday?
Ooh. Favorite holiday.
Christmas, birthdays, Halloween, Easter, these holidays.
Yeah. Christmas.
Christmas, yeah.
I used to love birthdays. As a kid, I loved birthdays. But then I got so stressed out by having birthday parties because my birthday's right near Christmas. I'm a Sagittarius. And, you know, I would be planning these elaborate parties and they're like, oh, sorry, I've got work to do. Oh, sorry this.
Yes,
oh, sorry that. And I'm
yes.
like, oh, sorry, I'm not going to have it. So the last one, I actually cancelled it. I was
Amazing.
like, oh, sorry, I'm not having this party.
Okay, so tell me, at what age do you want to retire?
Oh. Well, I guess when I don't think I'm ever going to retire. I think
Oh,
I'm always
okay,
going to
okay.
make. I'm always going to make art, but I hope that it will become a lot easier in terms of I just like do what I like, and then the world just kind of celebrates it.
Celebrity crush.
Yeah, celebrity crush. This is so mean. I think Dua Lipa's really beautiful.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, but I'm going to probably come up with a whole load. I think Jennifer Anderson's great as well. Yeah, I love her hair.
Yeah, she's nice.
Yeah, she's really nice. She's a nice person as well. She comes across well.
And
Yeah.
last but not least, give me 3 of the favorite objects in your house.
Obviously, one of my art bags.
Of course.
Yeah. Well, my dog.
Okay,
It's
good.
not really an object. And my boyfriend.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, kudos to him. You want to give him a little shout out?
Hi, Ian.
I love it. All right, that was great. Thanks for playing along. We like to have a little fun after, a serious show. So on that note, thank you so much, Debra, for joining me. Guys at home, that is all the time that we have for today. You guys have been locked into influential Dubai right here from the VMC TV studios. I'm your host, Angela Gegg. See you guys next time, same place.